Hello YouTube, this is Ravenwood. Alright, if any of y'all see my other videos on where I'm lifting my 99 WJ Grand Cherokee, my transfer case, once I put the lift kit on, I tried it out in the transfer case, chain started stripping. So I went to the junkyard, took the tag and all, and got that transfer case right there. Everything matched except one small detail. The input shaft's long. And after I done some research, found out that that's for a V8. So V8 won't work. The straight 6-cylinder takes it's a short input shaft. So what I'm doing now is I'm draining the transmission fluid, the transfer case fluid out. And I checked it. It seems to be the proper NV or NP 247 fluid. It's not automatic transmission fluid. It's real dark, but from others that I saw, it's dark too. So what I'm gonna do today is take the end case off, or attempt to take it off, and flip it up and see how bad that chain is, and get it off, and look to see if the sprockets are screwed up, and if the viscous coupler, how bad it looks. If I have to, I'm going to take the one out of that other one. Apparently everything's the same except for the input shaft, maybe the output shaft, but I'll take some of the guts out of that other one and change it over and get it back together. The chain's supposed to be here tomorrow or the next day, and I'd ordered a gasket seal kit too, which it's $18. So I got all the gaskets and all the seals to do it, and so let me get started, make sure all the oil's out of it, and I'll flip it up and start tearing it apart. Yes, the plugs, go ahead and break both the plugs loose, and it takes a 10mm Allen socket, and don't use a 3/8. If it fits, it'd be a little bit loose, might strip it out, or 3/8 is too big, 1 to 2. So make sure you use the proper socket on it. I see a little metallic looking coming out, but we'll check the magnet out once we tear it apart. One handy thing to do too, make sure break both the bolts plugs loose before you take it apart. And as far as the case bolts, these are 13mm to hold the snout cover on, and 14, I think. Let me make double sure. Looks like it's going to be a 15mm, except for these 3 across the top, and those take a 10mm 12 point, excuse me. And I just happen not to have a 12 point 10mm, so I'm going to take a wrench and a hammer and do the hammer wrench method of it, breaking it. Had a socket where I could run it with a little impact. And this video is brought to you from PB Blaster. Some good crap. Nah, just joking. It's good stuff though, but it's not brought to you. On the end of the snout here on the housing, you got a rubber grommet or rubber plug. There's snap rings in there, and you have to have a specific snap ring plier to get it out. which I happen to have the old school snap ring. And we'll see if it's not too big to get down in the hole. I think it's gonna be okay. Yeah. Alright, let's remove these bolts. Glued on pretty good. Been in here before. I see a lot of silicone. Should be a notch. Makes a world of difference with just right snap ring pliers. Fit in there just perfect. Make sure you turn the right way. But from the looks of it, this viscous coupler looks pretty freaking good. Oh, God dang it, I about screwed up. That's the pump there. You know what? I think I'll take that apart. That problem's solved. Just leave, I forgot, unless you're going to take the whole crap apart, which I'm not going to do it right now, unless I have to, but just unplug the oil pickup from the oil pump, and then we'll be able to take the rest of the box apart. It's hard to tell what you got when most of the stuff is missed, the engine's gone, and it's kind of like didn't know no different until after I pulled the transfer case out of my Jeep and looked at the one from the donor vehicle. Saw that wrong shaft, so I had to do a little bit of research on it, which is no big deal. This is good. I get new gasket set, new chain put in it. I just want a quick fix. Tried to go ride in the snow if it comes this weekend, but that didn't work. So Speed riding looks like it's gonna have to be done in no extra again. Guess I call it war wagon. Okay, this video, somehow my camera's on. I made a video for a half an hour, and we'll count down 5 minutes, 30 seconds left. So I'm gonna end this video and start back over on part 2 of the teardown. So I'm gonna cut this thing off, and I'll be right back.